Hello my dear students, welcome back to my class Easy Maths by Sukumar. See my dear students, in the last class we have learned about 6 trigonometric ratios and we have solved first exercise for AP board students and CBSE students. And then we have learned about the trigonometric ratios of some specific angles and we have learned the table also. And we have solved exercise 2 in both the boards. See, coming to today's topic, I request everyone, please like, share and subscribe my channel, my dear students. And please write in the comment box also. Thank you very much. And today's topic is, my dear students, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. What is complementary angles? The sum of two angles is 90 degrees is called complementary angles. That means, for example, angle A plus angle B is equal to 90 degrees means angle A and angle B are called complementary angles. The sum must be equal to 90. Okay, see here, these trigonometric ratios of complementary angles help us to solve the coming exercise, that means third exercise 11.3 and 8.3 for AP and CBSE students. See my dear students, these trigonometric ratios of complementary angles also help us to easy understand the trigonometric table also, my dear students. Okay, see, coming to this topic, my dear students, here let us take a right angle triangle here. In this triangle ABC, here this angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Suppose if angle B is 90 degrees means, what about the other two angles? The other two angles are called acute angles. Why? They are less than 90 degrees. If it is more than 90, then we cannot form a triangle. So if one angle is 90 degrees means the other two angles must be acute. So here angle A plus angle C, it is equal to 90 degrees. The sum of angle A and angle C, that is angle A and angle C is equal to 90 degrees. The sum must be equal to 90. Why? Because they are called complementary angles. The reason behind this is the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. If one angle is 90 degrees means the sum of other two angles is 90 degrees. So we can say this angle A and angle C are called complementary angles. Okay, my dear students, here suppose if angle C is equal to theta means what about this angle A? What about this angle A? This angle A is called 90 minus theta. This angle A is called 90 minus theta. You know the 6 trigonometric ratios. Sine means, suppose if theta is an acute angle, what is sine theta? Opposite side by hypotenuse. That is AB by AC. What is cos theta, my dear students? BC, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Coming to sine, opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, what about tan theta, my dear students? Tan theta means opposite side by adjacent side. That is equal to AB by BC. Opposite side by adjacent side. Similarly, cosecant theta means they are the reciprocals. Reciprocals of sine. Cosecant means reciprocal of sine. Okay, cosecant theta means AC by AB, that is hypotenuse by opposite side. Here this is hypotenuse to hypotenuse and this is opposite side to angle theta. Theta is an acute angle. Coming to secant theta, this is the reciprocal of cos or hypotenuse by adjacent side. So that is AC by BC. Coming to cot theta, this is the reciprocal of tan. Cot theta also we can define as adjacent side by opposite side. That means BC by AB. Okay, my dear students. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios we defined when this theta is an acute angle. Now coming to what? This 90 minus theta. What is sine 90 minus theta? What is the side opposite to this 90 minus theta? That is BC. So BC is called opposite side and this AB is called adjacent side and this AC is called hypotenuse. So my dear students, here opposite side by hypotenuse is sine. So sine 90 minus theta is here BC by AC. So what is BC by AC here? This is sine 90 minus theta. So this BC by AC according to this 90 minus theta as an acute angle. So this BC by AC is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Okay, adjacent side by hypotenuse, that means AB by AC. So this AB by AC, that means cos 90 minus theta. So what is cos 90 minus theta? Actually adjacent side, this is the adjacent side to this 90 minus theta, and this is hypotenuse. So AB by AC. Here, look here, my dear students, opposite side by adjacent side, tan 90 minus theta, opposite side by adjacent side, BC by AB. So that is tan 90 minus theta. So here this BC by AC is cot theta, that means this is equal to tan 90 minus theta. Are you listening, students? Right. Now the next one is here cosecant. Cosecant means, cosecant 90 minus theta means hypotenuse by opposite side, 90 minus theta, for angle 90 minus theta, hypotenuse by opposite side, hypotenuse means AC, AC by BC, this is cosecant 90 minus theta. Cosecant 90 minus theta is AC by BC, this is equal to secant theta. Okay, I will explain, don't worry. See here, then secant theta. Secant theta means hypotenuse by adjacent side, that means AC by AB. So this AC by AB is equal to what, my dear students? This AC by AB is equal to secant 90 minus theta. Okay, now coming to cot. Cosecant is over, secant is over, and now the last one is cot. Cot means adjacent side by opposite side, cot 90 minus theta, adjacent side, this is the adjacent side to 90 minus theta, and this is opposite side. So AB by BC is what? Cot 90 minus theta. So here it is there, this AB by AC, that means AB by BC, that is cot 90 minus theta. Okay, my dear students. See, if you observe here, this sin theta means cos 90 minus theta. This sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles. Why they are complementary? The sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. Minus theta plus theta get cancelled. So this is equal to 90 degrees. They are called complementary angles. So sin theta means cos 90 minus theta. Cos theta means sin 90 minus theta. Tan theta means cot 90 minus theta. Cosecant theta means secant 90 minus theta. Secant theta means cosecant 90 minus theta. Cot theta means tan 90 minus theta. So this, all these six ratios, and these six ratios of complementary angles, we what? Got it from this, only this right angle triangle. Okay, my dear students, here this left hand sides are defined according to theta as an acute angle, and these right hand sides are defined from this 90 minus theta as an acute angle. Okay, that means in the conclusion, my dear students, sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta, secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. These are complementary angles, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. See, my dear students, this complementary angles, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles will help us to what? Understand, clear understand about the trigonometric table, that means trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Okay, I will explain about you that one also, students. See, actually we can easily what? Remember that sine values, everyone's 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. But coming to cosecant and secant, it is very difficult for us. Okay, so but this table, that means this complementary angles, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles help us to easily understand all the values of trigonometric table. Okay, let me explain that. See, for example, sin 30 is equal to cos 60. No, sin 30 degrees is equal to cos 60. Why? Here sin theta and cos 90 minus theta both are equal here. That means sin 30 is equal to cos 60. Similarly, sin 0 is equal to cos 90. Sin 45 degrees is equal to cos 45 degrees. Okay, understand my dear students. Similarly, cosecant 0 is secant 90. Cosecant 30 is secant 60. Cosecant 45 is secant 45 degrees. If you observe here, the two angles, here sine and sine and cos. What are the angles we are using here? Sine 0, cos 90. 0 plus 90 is 90 degrees. Similarly, sine 30, cos 60. 30 plus 60 is 90 degrees. They are complementary angles. Therefore, my dear students, similarly tan 0, it is equal to cot 90. Tan 30, it is equal to cot 60. Tan 45 degrees, it is equal to cot 45 degrees. Okay, so that means, see for example, sin 30 is 1 by 2, cos 60 is also 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2, it is also equal to cos 45. Why? 45 plus 45 is 90 degrees. They are complementary angles. Okay, my dear students. Secant 30 is equal to cosecant 60. What is secant 30? Secant 30 means just go to cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. The reciprocal of root 3 by 2 is 2 by root 3. So, my dear students, secant 30 is root 3 by 2. Cosecant 60 is also root 3, 2 by root 3. Sorry. The reciprocals means 2 by root 3. Here 2 by root 3. Like that, we have to remember the trigonometric table. So, my dear students, in the conclusion, just I want to say here, this sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta, secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta. So, I hope you understand this trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Okay, my dear students, now we coming to the CBSE textbook, my dear students, exercise 8.3. Actually, there are 7 questions here, and coming to 11.3 for AP board students, 6 questions are there. There may be some similar questions in both the textbooks. That means for CBSE and AP board students. See, I will write exercise 8.3 first. First sum here. This is for CBSE students. Right. The first one is evaluate the first one, sin 18 degrees by cos 72 degrees, and the second question is here, tan 26 degrees by cot 64 degrees, and the third one, cos 48 degrees minus sin 42 degrees, and the fourth one is here, cosecant 31 minus secant 59 degrees. Okay, coming to the AP board students, the first question is tan 36 by cot 54. I will write this sum, these sums also, my dear students. Exercise 11.3. The first sum is evaluate only. Evaluate. Here, the first sum is tan 36. Tan 36 degrees by cot 54 degrees. And the second sum is cos 12 minus sin 78. Cos 12 degrees minus sin 78 degrees. Okay, and the third one is cosecant 30 minus, this is the third sum, secant 59. This is the third sum for AP board students. Okay, third sum, right. Sin 15 into secant 75. Here product is given. Sin what? Sin 15 degrees into secant 75. This is a new one, right? Tan 26 into tan 64. Actually, here it is given in fraction, but here it is given the sixth question as product. Tan 26 degrees tan 64 degrees. Okay. See my dear students, actually to solve this exercise 3, that means 11.3 and 8.3, most of the students they confuse here. They get confused here, but I will teach you in an easy way, but don't confuse my dear students, just concentrate here, right? See my dear students, all the sums, sin 18 cos 72, tan 26 cos 64, 48 42, 31 59, 26 64, 15 75, 12 78, 36 54. All these pairs are complementary angles. As I told you, the complementary means the sum of the two angles is equal to 90 degrees. Such angles are called complementary. So you can check here, my dear students, 18 plus 72, this is equal to 90 degrees. Here also 26 plus 64, it is equal to 90. Here also 48 plus 42, this is 90. 31 plus 59, it is also 90. Even you can check here these angles also. All the pairs of angles are given complementary, right? See my dear students, what is 18 here? 18 plus 72 is 90. Using these two, 72 and 90, what is 18? 18 can be written as 90 minus 72. 90 degrees minus 72, isn't it? 90 minus 72 is 18, right? So here instead of this 18, just listen carefully this first sum at least, then you can solve all these sums here very easily. So this sin 18 degrees, 18 can be written as 90 minus 72. So by cos 72, don't disturb this 72, cos 72, just write as it is, right? So my dear students, as I told you, sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. That means here in the theta, what is here? 72 is there. So it is equal to cos 72 degrees by cos 72. So cos 72 by cos 72 is 1. Similarly, my dear students, here 26 plus 64 is 90. So what about 26? 90 minus 64. 90 minus 64. So instead of this 26, we can write 90 minus 64. Instead of this 26, we can write 90 minus 64. Just use this one. By what is here in the denominator? Cot 64. Don't disturb this cot 64. But as I told you, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So what is theta here? This is 64. So that is cot 64 degrees by cot 64 degrees. Both get cancelled, that is equal to 1. Now coming to this sum, my dear students, this 48 plus 42 is 90. So what is 48, my dear students? That is 90 minus 42. Am I right? So just send this plus 42 other side, transpose. So okay, that is 90 minus 42. So instead of this cos 48 degrees, we can write 90 minus 42 minus sin 42. So what is cos 90 minus theta? It is equal to sin theta. So this is sin 42 minus sin 42. So this is equal to 0. Okay, got it, my dear students. Now coming to this last question here, cosecant 30 minus secant 59. 31 plus 59 is 90. So 31 can be written as 90 minus 59. So this is cosecant, this 31 can be written as 90 minus 59 minus secant 59. Okay, so cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta, that is secant 59 degrees minus secant 59 degrees. So secant 59 minus secant 59 is 0. So my dear students, what do you understand? What do you observe? What is your conclusion after this first set in this exercise? If it is in division, it is 1. If it is in division, 1. But if it is in the difference like this, cosecant, cos minus sin, cosecant minus secant, and if these two angles are complementary, means the difference is 0. Okay. Now, my dear students, here, this is also same. You can do it, my dear students. 36 plus 54 is what? This 36 plus 54 is 90. So this 36 is equal to 90 minus 54. That means this 36 can be written as 90 minus 54 by cot 54. So this tan 90 minus theta is cot. So that is cot 54 by cot 54. It is equal to 1. Similarly here you can do it, my dear students. 12 plus 78 is equal to 90. So this 12 can be written as 90 minus 78. 90 minus 78. So instead of this cos 12 degrees, we can write 90 minus 78 minus sin 78. So this is cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. So this is sin 78 minus sin 78. It is equal to 0. Okay. Coming to here, here it is product. First time we are facing this sum, like this sum, right? See here, 15 plus 75 is equal to 90. Similarly, this sum also, 26 plus 64 is equal to 90. So these angles are, pair of angles are complementary angles. So my dear students, instead of this 15, what do you write here? 90 minus 75. So that means sin 90 minus 75 into secant 75. So what is sin 90 minus theta? Cos theta. So that is equal to cos 75 into secant 75. Right. But this cos or secant, we can use secant or cos. Cos can be written as 1 by secant. So that means here this cos is equal to 1 by secant 75 into secant 75. So both get cancelled one time, that is equal to 1. Similarly, you can solve this sum, my dear student. I will leave this sum for you, just like this only. Okay. Now, my dear students, I hope you understand this first set here. But only one thing just you remember, if the sum of the two angles is 90 degrees means either the first angle or second angle can be used like this. 18 is 90 minus 72 or 72 is 90 minus 18. Then you can just substitute the other value, don't change. Then both get cancelled here when they are in the division like this. If they are in difference, you will get 0. Okay. If they are in product like this, students, you have to use an identity, trigonometric identity like this. Secant means 1 by cos or cos means 1 by secant, like that. Thank you very much.